Why is it that strong women are so often mistaken for being rebellious and difficult, or just too much? She was a role model to many, my mother. And even in the state she is now, where her emotional and mental capacities are severely compromised, she is still so present. Physically there, and it hurts in a bit of a different kind of way. Sometimes when I ask her, she says she isn't feeling or thinking much at all. And in a strange way, I'm happy for her because there's far less stress, little to worry about. And although she has her life which is compromised, I genuinely feel she will live longer in this way of being than living in that constant state of grind that she was, chasing success. It's a different life, and I've accepted her the way she is. I did that back then, and I do that now. And this brings me peace. I miss her the way she was, but it doesn't mean that I have to complain and lament everything that could have been. It is what it is, and it's okay. Pain isn't all bad. Pain gives us strength. Sometimes it is true. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And strength builds in moments. Whether they stay ingrained in your memory or not, they are a part of your subconscious. For me, the memory that sticks the most, me and my mother used to play cards, Uno and regular cards, long phone calls, heated arguments sometimes, getting told off. But the single most powerful moment that I can't forget is when she met my daughter for the first time, just days after she was born. That was the day that my past and my future met in the same room. They shared time and space in a way that is etched in my memory. A woman who raised me, meeting the little girl I now raise. My mom met my daughter in 2016, fully present with her whole aura and physical, mental, and emotional strength and being. With some of it, she lost when she had her stroke 3 years ago. But my mom remembers that moment very well. And I relive that moment at times, and it makes me smile and fills my heart with joy. If you could relive one moment with your parent, which one would it be? And what would you do differently? If you have a parent and they're still around and you're listening to this, give them a call. Talk to them about that moment. Share and enjoy that moment. But do that after you're done watching this video. This is ending soon, I promise. Intentionally or unintentionally, my mother taught me how to let go. Whenever I felt down, she would say, Rishi, just let it go. And I did. I still do. I'm not the type to cling. It's not that I never cling. There have been instances where I have clung, but it doesn't last. If people you care about and you love want to go, an attempt to trying to stop them isn't clingy, I feel. Or maybe it is. In a weird and fascinating way, my own divorce helped me learn and grow, and I got more out of it than I lost. A part of me sometimes regrets that I didn't show my ex-wife the door sooner. I knew how to let go, it's just that I didn't act at that moment. And that was guided by the sacrifices that my mother made for me and how she put up with all that she did for me. And for a little while, perhaps I was willing to do the same. But eventually I didn't. I didn't act on that impulse and will to just show her the door. Eventually I accepted the separation and took it in my stride. So when I use that word regret, I use it loosely because I'm truly grateful to my former spouse and my mother. As a result of all of that, I parent differently. I live intentionally. My mom's current state of mind reminds me that I've got one shot at this life, that my daughter deserves me at my healthiest, my most present, my most emotionally available self. For that very reason, I will live longer. I will not just survive, I continue to thrive in every moment because happiness is a choice. At times I do wish that more people understood how much mothers sacrifice, how much they tolerate silently, how lonely motherhood can be. Also, I wish more sons like me recognize that being an only child is a privilege and a responsibility, that we're not just carrying our own legacy, but theirs too. If you're still lucky enough to hear your mother's voice, call her. If she's not around or you can't talk to her anyway. She's listening. If you're a parent yourself, remember, your presence matters far more than your perfection. You don't have to get it right all the time. It's okay to make mistakes. We all learn from our failures far more than we do from our successes. When a child starts walking for the first time and falling and say, this is not for me, how would we survive as a species? How would we evolve? Making mistakes is an important part of life. Enjoy it, celebrate your mistakes far more than your wins. We live in a culture and society where academics and all these people who judge us mark us down for our mistakes. But once you're out of that system of school, university, whatever it is, it's okay to make mistakes. It should be celebrated. It's important. Never ventured, never learned. One of the richest men in the world, Warren Buffett, never regretted the investments that he made, even if they didn't quite work out, because he learned, and that informed his future decisions, which brought him to where he is now. Remember, our children will know that how we make them feel is what really matters. Just like how I remember how my mother made me feel. What do you want your child to remember about you? Will they remember what you didn't do, or will they remember what you did? They will remember how you made them feel.